Newbold Stadium has borne witness to record-breaking attendances, dramatic comebacks and thumping scorelines all season long. But as Coventry United prepare for their final home fixture of the standard United Counties League campaign, there is still one final chapter to write. A point against struggling Bugbrooke St Michaels will mathematically guarantee the Red and Greens will be back in CV1 for the playoff semi-finals, and with Addison leaving the door ajar last night, it's a chance for Terry Anderson's men to take charge in the battle for best of the rest. For one last time, it's the light under the lights of the Nick Newbold Stadium, live on CUTV with commentary from Liam Cook. Coventry United make two changes after a 6-0 victory over Easington on Saturday. Top scorer Ryan Harkin replaces Charlie Faulkner up front, while teenage midfielder Billy Fielding has handed his first home start. It's the bench where most of the intrigue lies, with stars of the past, present and future all ready to make a difference. Under 21's defender Icon Abdul Rahim is in line to make his first team debut, and former Red and Green strike partners Riley O'Sullivan and Tyler Hanno are surprise inclusions in the matchday squad. Nothing but victory will do for a Bugbrooke side, 3 points from safety heading into their final double-header. 4 changes are made to the lineup, with Ewan Evans strapping in at number 1. Kieran Spencer is referred at left back, with captain Joe Malkin back in the centre. Trey Coe is selected in midfield. The referee tonight is Guy Thrower. Twaye. Richardson standing firm, and no free kick can come to the referee in the Bugbrooke St Michaels. Management staff absolutely incessant with a fair challenge to me, and already breaking through there is the Bugbrooke number 7, Will Bates, heading to ground, and again the referee in no mood to listen to Bugbrooke appeals. Harry Slaymaker towards Obeng, and running through now. Dan Moore got to come out, and he's done brilliantly there. Well, a slow start for Coventry United at the back, with Lewis Brooks again causing mischief. Skips over the slide of Shea Palmer. It's still Jesse Obeng skipping down the left wing. He's got Silvano Obeng waiting in the area. Takes it past a sliding Jimmy Richardson. And the opportunity now perhaps for the opening goal. Lewis Brooks, no. And another collision in the area. And again the referee waves away protests. Dan Moore standing strong in front of Brooks. Adamarco, a late challenge in. But Ryan Harkin can be through for Coventry United. Pulls off a brilliant spurn with the hands of Ewan Evans. Flicks to Richardson by Downs. Richardson on the slide finds Luke Downs. Billy Fielding tried to dink to Wilson. Same time asking, wings the header. Callum Farmer gets some distance behind that one. Shea Palmer. Cameron Dunn with the volley into the side netting. He's been lethal in front of goal over the last month or so. You have to expect everything that leaves his boot to fly into the back of the net. Miles above the head of Obeng. Here's Jesse Obeng. Striding onto it is Lewis Brooks. And Obeng has got free. It's Obeng! And Bugbrooke St Michaels take a shock lead. On a night where they dare not lose, the Badgers have set themselves up for survival. United couldn't snuff out the threat of Silvano Obeng. In prime shooting range, sent it to the left of Dan Moore, and Coventry United might finally get that wake-up call now. It's Coventry United 0, Bugbrooke St Michaels 1. And with a 1-0 lead in their back pocket, Bugbrooke are going to try and protect it, and now they're going to try and extend it. Farmer, free header! Wide by Joe Malkin, but how are Bugbrooke, a side second from bottom in the table, getting these opportunities against a back line which has been rock solid? Their closest rivals, Addison Town, drew 2-2 at home to Coventry yesterday evening. United have to take advantage. Adamarco, through to Ryan Harkin. Rolls it just past the far post, but that's more like it. That is much more like it from Terry Anderson's men. Fielding. Downs, sawing off the training ground here for the Red and Greens. Cameron Dunn across the face of goal! It was waiting to be touched here at the far post. He's a 1-2 with his centre-back partner, Shea Palmer. Harry Sawyer and Richardson making the early run, and Richardson should be Obeng to it. It's Jimmy Richardson on the post! Inches away from his first senior goal. Miles, short to Sawyer. Back to Adam Miles of Coventry United. Cameron Dunn to make the run, and he will get there ahead of Slaymaker. Not it past the right back. It's Cameron Dunn squares it. Wilson! Too much venom behind that one. Evans. Over Wilson's head. Harry Sawyer should mop it up, but his path closed up by Obeng. And he'll let it trickle out for the Coventry United throw-in. It didn't touch the head of Wilson in the end. Luke Downs crowded out. Little by little, Coventry United marching up the field. Richardson. Here's Anamarco. Can he cut in? It's Anamarco. The death ball in. Cameron Dunn! They've come too far to falter now! Cameron Dunn brings parity back to the Nick Newbold Stadium. Anamarco's low drive into the box. Cameron Dunn smashes it across the keeper. The United Army are asking, did it take a touch off Ryan Harkin on the way through? I don't think they'll particularly care who scored it. But as the shirt says, it's 1-1. Playing on by Adam Miles. Fielding. Getting physical in the early going, and then through ball through for Ryan Harkin. And just like that, straight from the kickoff, Ryan Harkin, the man Coventry United can always depend on. The red and greens turn it around in the early seconds of the second half. Whatever Terry Anderson was spoon-feeding his boys, you better believe it's worked. Ryan Harkin extends his advantage over Cameron Dunn in the scoring chance again, and it couldn't come at a more crucial time. Coventry United set to reclaim second place with a 2-point margin. They lead by 2 goals, so on. Anamarco pirouettes away from Jesse Obeng, and now Anamarco making inroads down the right-hand side. Richardson makes the overlap, and it slipped through for Jimmy Richardson on a play perhaps for Billy Fielding. Just in time, Ronnie Gibbon. And a free header out the post! And Moore dived onto the second. It would have been offside anyway. So Riley O'Sullivan on for Ryan Harkin. Our first touch on the ball from O'Sullivan, and it's picked up perfectly. Benji Anamarco. It's deflected out towards Charlie Faulkner. Dips over the bar. O'Sullivan. And on to Luke Downs, a former Coventry United teammate in his permanent status with the club. Slight challenge from Palmer. Keeps Coventry United on the front foot. Ironic cheers from the red and greens, and the cross is going all the way and palmed away from the far post. Richardson nearly had a contender for goal this season. And here comes O'Sullivan, from a boy to a man. Over the head of Cameron Dunn, and just as Charlie Shaw smashes it in, the foul's given against Coventry United. Brilliant play from the red and greens, but a little too much physicality within those white lines of the penalty area. It's a Hail Mary, but throw muddled up rather than out by Downs. Palmer's up there. The job finished by Charlie Faulkner, playing deeper than he's been used to recently. And Riley O'Sullivan plays a blinder of a through ball for Benji Anamarco. Can he finish? Tries to square it. Irwin back to deal with it. Richardson on the seconds. Anamarco. Charlie Shaw charged down by Malkin. Anamarco, and O'Sullivan tried one from range. O'Sullivan has moved out to the right-hand side, and Riley O'Sullivan drags from all over. Still going O'Sullivan. It's Riley O'Sullivan trying to snatch it out of the near post. A reminder of the brilliance of Riley O'Sullivan. The Red and Green Army have not forgotten. Luke Down, the latest Coventry United Centurion. Richardson. Haddo. Back to Richardson. Can he get the cross in? It's Richardson. And Charlie Shaw was leaning too far back. Brooks. Now Kin. Straight to the feet of Faulkner. Curls it around to the right-hand side. And what a first touch that is from Jimmy Richardson. Haddo's ready. Here is Tyler Haddo. Goes alone. Sings the gloves of Ewan Evans. Seaman. Smacked against it by Richardson. Beautiful ball in the centre circle. Now Tyler Haddo. O'Sullivan trying to time his run to cap off his return. Riley O'Sullivan to roll back the years. The Nick Newbold Stadium was expectant. Long throw from Irwin. Oh, not into Obeng! Deflection over the bar. A game saver of a block from Coventry United. Struggling to clear. Coventry United had to do it the hard way. But the perseverance of Terry Anderson's Warriors of the Nick Newbold Stadium sees them through to an absolutely vital 3 points. Who could have thought it would take so much effort? Who would have thought it would be so much in doubt? Ryan Harkin, seconds after the start of the second half. Rolling home the winning goal after Cameron Dunn's 30th goal of the campaign. Coventry United are nearly there. They need one more victory at Marchtown United on Saturday to guarantee second place and win it home advantage in the semis. And if they get there, the finals of the United Champions League playoffs. Final score at the Nick Newbold Stadium. Coventry United 2, Bugbrooke St Michaels 1.